Hey everybody, this is Prepper Nurse 1 here. It is Saturday, July 6th, 2019. And as you can see, we're having a little rain here today at the homestead. And actually this morning at about 9 o'clock, it's only about 12:30 right now, but at about 9 o'clock this morning it was actually sunny, beautiful out. But they called for rain this afternoon and it definitely is here, and it is definitely raining. So I could hear it rolling in. I was trying to grab the camera and get out here before it started, just so you guys could hear it coming in, because I knew it was coming, but I didn't beat it. So anyway, jumping right on topic. Second large earthquake, larger than the first one. A 7.1 magnitude earthquake hits California in the Ridgecrest area. Right around the same area where the first one hit. So a lot of very, very interesting things going on out there. The seismologists out there are saying that there could be a lot of large aftershocks as well. And I know that they've had, after the first earthquake hit, there was a lot of earthquakes followed up through there. So I mean, after you have the 6.4 earthquake yesterday, or the day before, and then yesterday you have a 7.1. It is definitely very, very interesting. It's a lot of activity going on with the tectonic plate and all that shifting and everything right now. It actually sounds pretty cool. I hope you guys are enjoying that. I wanted to definitely get out here so you guys could experience this, but it was really cool listening to it come in. So, but I had the puppies out and I got them inside. They could care less. They'd stand right out there in that rain. They could care less. But yeah, we were actually having a very decent solar day before the storm rolled in here. Actually, I'll take you in here real quick and show you this. We had already pulled in 1.5. Right now there's nothing coming in. Not a thing coming in right now. But we pulled in 1.5 kilowatt hours on that one and 2.2 on that one. So we were already up to 3.7 kilowatt hours before this storm rolled in here. And who knows, I mean, this might be something that just passes through. But again, this has been the type of year. And I think I told you guys this before. We planted our garden at the end of May, because that's the time up here in New York when we plant our gardens. And since that time, I've always had to water my garden every year. Every year I've had to water my garden. And to this point right now, we have not had to water the garden not one time this year. Not one time. And it's because we've had so much rain. If we go a couple of days without rain, that is like shocking. So, yeah, it's just the way it's been. It's been that type of year. But now when you're having a rain like this, obviously you're not going to come back out and water the garden. So, it's one of those things that happens. I mean, what are you going to do? But, no, with that activity out there going in California, has a lot of people worried. Is the big one coming? What is going on? What is leading up? What is happening? And, when you have two of the largest earthquakes in 20 years happen, obviously that's going to have people concerned. And when you have two of them right in the same general area, it is really coming down. I don't know if you guys can hear that thunder going too, but, yeah, when you have two earthquakes that large right in the same area, I'm sure the people are scared. Hopefully, everybody is doing well. I actually received a call from one of my subscribers and a lot of text messages. Schmitty, he knows quite a few people in that area, and he's been talking with them, so he's been giving me some updates. But it's a very scary situation. Especially for the people that are experiencing it. I mean, that earthquake was felt a long way away as well. So, it's definitely interesting the way things have been going, and so you never know what's going to happen. So, being prepared is a very, very smart thing. I mean, realistically, how well can you prepare for an earthquake? You can't really prepare for an earthquake, you prepare for after the earthquake. So those are important things that really still need to be remembered, taken into practice. Being prepared is a smart thing to do. And, but yeah, it's crazy. I mean, it is some crazy stuff going on weather-wise. This has been a very strange year weather-wise, as we all know, around the world. Yeah, it's like I said, water has not been an issue here at the homestead this year. Not at all. So, but what are you going to do? It's part of what you have to deal with, and we kind of go from there. But other places in the country have had a lot worse weather than we have, that's for sure. And but I want to hear you guys' thoughts on the earthquake. Is this the prelude to the big one? They talk about the big one coming and doing what it's going to do. There's been a lot of talk about that for years. So, is that going to happen? And if it does, how bad is it going to be? So, definitely want to hear your feedback on that topic. I wanted to remind everybody that my sale on Legacy Foods, the 25% off of the bucket sales on the website, thepreppernurse1.com, that will be ending tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow is the last day of that sale, and that'll be midnight West Coast time, which is 3 a.m. in the morning on Monday East Coast time. So, but that sale is coming to an end. So if you're looking to add to your long-term freeze-dried food storage, really good time to take advantage of it. And again, when you have an emergency like what's going on in California right now, power's down, the gas lines, everything's, disrupted. So the our gas is out as well. It's nice to have that backup food. Nice way to have a hot meal. So anyway, but those are things to think about. And but yeah, we are in crazy times. I can tell you that, definitely crazy times. So, but let me kick this around here again so you can just kind of see the weather. It was really coming down here a minute ago. It seems to have slowed down a little bit, but it's funny. Just before I started the video, I watched some of the cats that were outside scramble underneath the camper. So that's always funny. I love watching them. They're like, yeah, we don't feel like being wet. So that's what they do. Anyway, so like I said, I'd definitely like to hear your feedback on this situation. Like I said, there's 2 large earthquakes hitting California in back-to-back days in the same area. Now, I haven't heard that happening before, especially when the first one, usually after the first one hits, there's smaller ones. Now, I know that or geologist, is it geologist or seismologist? Again, I said it wrong yesterday, I'm saying it wrong today, I'm sure. But they were predicting that there was going to be a larger one, and the larger one did hit. And so somebody was like, well, how do they know? They study that. So they definitely know what's going on, and there's going to be, they're talking that there's going to be more earthquakes. I mean, there's always aftershocks, guys. There's always follow-up earthquakes. Sometimes into the tune of 1,000 aftershocks, and just not obviously as large, but and a lot of them that you just wouldn't even feel. But I'm sure people felt the 7.1. I'm sure they felt that one. But and there's Miss Molly. She's coming over. She's too funny. Good cat. But anyway, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope you guys are having a good weekend. Again, be safe out there, guys. We never know what's going to happen. And when these things happen, it's just really all of a sudden, and it affects a lot of people. So definitely continue to pay attention to those type of situations. Also, I just want to remind everybody, we are all in this together. That is important to remember, okay? And so when things go bad, the United States and I know other countries around the world do it as well, but the United States is very well known for pulling together. We really work together well when things go bad, and I'm talking the citizens, not always the government, but the citizens definitely pull together and help each other out. And that's one of the awesome things about this country. And it doesn't matter where the disaster is, we do help each other around the country. So the other thing, guys, remember, hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life, and so that's important to remember. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. That is the one thing that is for sure. Also, guys, remember STD. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to accomplish, whatever you're trying to do, you can do it. The only one that's going to stop you from getting there is yourself. Nobody else can stop you. So just work at things methodically. You're going to get things done. That's really important. I think a lot of people lose sight of that. And just make that forward progress and you'll be fine. Alright, guys, well, I am going to jump off of here for now. I was going to run over to this cherry tree. I think one of those cherries might be ready, but maybe I'll wait till tomorrow. Alright, I will see you later, and I hope everybody's doing well. Have a great day. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.